All right, guys, this is it. So we did the top 10 hottest list for DC. Now we're going top 10 hottest list for Marvel. Neither of those sound good. I'm sorry. I'm never do that again. Anyway, let's get right into the list. We're going to talk about the top 10 hottest characters of Marvel, and this is my list. Of course, yours will obviously be different. I would love to see that if you can list yours below, but let's get right into the hottest characters, and I'm going to give multiple reasons why, not just because they have big boobs or tits. But, well, that's the same thing. What am I saying? Anyway, let's go. Coming in at number 10 is Gwenpool. Now, it was a toss-up between Spider-Gwen and Gwenpool. I think both are really cute, and both have the name Gwen, even though they're totally different characters, because just so you don't know, if you don't read comics, Gwenpool actually is not the Gwen like Gwen Stacy. Her name's just Gwen. Anyway, Gwenpool is just slightly cuter, and it's really due to that short hair and more of an anime look. Not to mention, I think, and this is the biggest plus of why I picked her, is she's funnier. Her suit isn't half bad either. I mean, sure, it's cliche, you know, the suit riding up the bum, but I mean, how can you hate? You get to see that booty. So it's a cute booty, and then she's funny as heck, and she'll slice you with swords, and she kind of has like the Deadpool look. So yeah, all pluses in my book. So Kate, known as Hawkeye or Hawkeye 2 for a long time, now she has her own comic where it's just called Hawkeye, and you know, I know for a fact some people don't like that, but I'm sorry, I love watching her kick ass. She is not only confident, but she's hot, and she's funny, and she can also shoot you from a mile away right between the eyes, so I would not fuck with her. But at the same time, if I was in the comic, I would be trying to fuck her, even though I have a chance of getting shot in the eyes. Yeah, I'd take that chance. I mean, she's so hot. Coming in at number 8 is Surge. Surge was introduced in New X-Men a long time ago. A crush when I was a teenager would be an understatement. I mean, I was 15 when she was introduced, so she was like 17 or 18 in the comics. And oh my god, the blue hair was like, wow, I love it already. And then she was kind of mixed race, which was even hotter for me. And then she had the hands with the electronic gloves, and it was electricity, so she could electrocute me while she was like killing me or having sex with me in my mind, you know, whatever. I was 15. Either way, it's just a bunch of combinations make her hot. And then apparently she just disappeared, but she will always be in my heart. Okay. Coming in at number 7 is Spider-Woman. I love Spider-Woman. You know, she's just awesome. She's awesome in the Ultimate Universe, but she's even cooler in the 616. Jessica Drew has always been the hottie with the body, or the woman with the booty. That doesn't rhyme. Who cares? Also, she got prego, and she was still hot, so that's like, wow, that's like super sexist, because anyway, I just mean that she was hot always. Like, she always to me was hot. She has very different powers than Peter, but she holds her own in any type of situation, which to me is really cool, and her powers are kind of unique as well. Also put on the fact she is funny as hell, but she's also heroic, and then that suit that just outlines that booty and boobs. I mean, come on, people, look at this. Top 10, obviously. Coming in at number 6 is my dude Steve Rogers. Now, come on. The hottest version is definitely Hydra Cap. I'm kidding. Calm down. I know that's a sore subject for some of you people who don't read comics. Anyway, still, Steve Rogers is the blonde hair, blue-eyed stallion of justice. Actually, I might be slightly biased. I think it's just because I like Chris Evans so much. I think he's just, like, if I were to go gay, Steve would do that. Chris would do that. But yeah, he's just so hot in Captain America that, like, it bleeds over to the comic universe. But either way, I mean, he's good looking in both. Let's go. Coming at number 5 is Nico. Now, while going to the Battle Arena era, let's do that, because, like, she's 16 in the beginning, even though I read Runaways when I was, like, 14 or 15, so she's, like, my crush forever. But for the sake of this video, we'll go with the Battle Arena version, which she is at least 18, or I hope so. She is just hot. I mean, I grew up with it, so, you know, I was a teen while it happened, so I found her extremely hot then. But let's talk about the things that make her hot, besides just obviously her look, is that she has a magic staff, and she uses her blood to fight. I mean, it is just awesome. She's also really smart and knew how to get through tougher situations and fight battles. And the worst part is she went through a huge betrayal, and I'm not going to ruin Runaways for you, but you should read it, and bounce back. I love it. It's like all these checks, you know? Like, check this, check that. She's just badass. And then also, she has the goth emo look going. I mean, that's like double, triple, quadruple check. I mean, she is just, God, sorry but not sorry. I don't give a fuck. Nico is goddamn hot. Always. She will always be one of the hottest for me. Coming at number 4 is Kitty Pryde. It's easy to see why this cutie is on here. In the Ultimate Universe, she takes lead of the X-Men after Ultimatum, and she has this, like, short hair, powerful, badass look, and I loved it. But in the 616 universe, she's a teacher, she's a protector, and even hot as hell through there. I mean, she can also phase through anything, which is kind of like one of the cooler powers. And then she can take on any robot, because when she phases through robots, they basically just blow up. So that's also awesome. Coming in at number 3 is Jean Grey. There's a few Jeans to go with. My least favorite look-wise would probably be the Ultimate Universe Jean Grey, despite them trying to make her overly sexy. Didn't just do much for me at all. While I assume most would probably go with the original Jean Grey, which is fine because she's actually pretty hot too. But my favorite is definitely the new one that's introduced in the Bendis run. Sure, she might be questionable because we don't know her age. She might be 17, she might be 18, she might be 19. But Bendis just said they're all like 16 to 20. So I'm going to go in my mind as the 18-year-old hottie. You know, she just is. So going with that, she's not only hot, but she's also fun to be around. She's always joking. She has good lines, but she's also badass as ever. She's taking her like hold of her own destiny. She won't become the same Jean that we're used to, the Phoenix of Hell type Jean, and she's just so freaking hot in that suit. Like the suit that she wears in that run is, my god, like I had the biggest crush on her reading that run. She's just hot. Coming in at number 2 is Mary Jane. How can she not be? Come on, guys. She's got to be my biggest crush. One of my biggest crushes ever in comics. I mean, since I was a kid, she's the girl next door. She has the red hair. She's badass. She's also really hot in every single universe. I mean, come on. She's hot in the regular. She's hot in the ultimate. She's hot in Renew Your Vows. This lady just cannot be hot. She's also badass. This is why I really like her. She fights villains all the time. In Renew Your Vows, she is a spider woman, basically. A spider mother woman. Like, that is badass. She handles her own. I mean, God, just the attitude, the style, the look. Mary Jane is one of the best ever created, let's be honest. And coming in at number 1 is X-23 Laura. Why is Laura my favorite, you asked? I think it's really all her trials and tribulations that she's been put through and how she just overcame it all. She was a clone, she was a prostitute, she was abused, she was hurt, and then she could have easily went the villain route. She almost did a couple of times. However, now, in my opinion, she has the respect. She's respecting the mantle that Logan left behind of the Wolverine, and best part, she is just getting better and better the longer she's around. Her style of being the Wolverine is different than Logan, but it's also very respectable in my opinion, so that's hot. But then we also have her booty and her boobs, which are also perfect. Let's be honest, let's just look at them, they're just wow. Plus she has a claws that will rip your face off, either with her hand claws or slice you in the face with her foot claws. I mean, that's scary either way. I just gotta be honest, overall Laura isn't only smoking hot, she's just fucking badass as well, and she deserves the number 1 spot in my opinion. Sorry guys, I know some of you will disagree, but damn. So that is my list for the top 10 hottest Marvel characters. Now this was a longer list, this was a harder list to come to because there's so many Marvel characters just like DC that I had to figure out which ones are which, but you can list yours below. Obviously, you might have some that I didn't, like Black Cat or any of the other Psylocks and all that stuff. So list them below. These are mine. I hope everybody has a great day and you enjoy this. Click my other ones, like the top 10 hottest DC characters, and also some of my reviews, because I still like to do those. Everybody else, have a wonderful day.